Hello. Welcome to Silver and Six. This is a series. We have so much to teach you. We are going to have some phenomenal diamonds coming to you. There'll be 6 days of videos in this group. These links will be available for you to use even after this week, but I really want to challenge you this week within these 6 days to go silver or silver again. No matter if you are a brand new ambassador or you've been around for 10 years, these are the core skills, the core activities. They're going to help you come from a place of service to help people become well, help people with the two biggest stressors in life. The two biggest reasons people lose sleep at night is over their health and over their finances. And we provide a solution to both. Literally the best gig out there. Okay. So I want to talk to you about intentional recruiting, but also your belief around this. Okay, let me tell you something that you may not know. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jessica Hefley. I'm a double diamond. I am a 9-star diamond, literally the #2 top person in the entire company for leadership development. Okay, like one would assume, oh, she knew exactly what she was doing. She went silver in a day. Like her belief and mindset was on point the day she started. I'm here to tell you mine wasn't. And so if you're not there yet, it's okay because I wasn't there yet, but I did some consistent things that helped develop courage within me that I'm going to teach you in just a minute. Because I remember telling my sponsor, Tamara Holloway, that I can't think of 3 people who would ever want to do this with me. That's what I genuinely believed. Okay, so I'm going to give you a leg up, an advantage above me to start with this foundation that I didn't even have. And look how far I came. So you having this foundation is going to get you even further, even faster. Okay, so my challenge for you is to add 3 people this week. How are you going to do this? First of all, what if this were easier than you thought? I want you to literally practice that thought. Write it down on your piece of paper. What if this was easier than I thought? What if it was easier than I thought to add 3 people? I just allow your brain to focus on that for a second. Allow the possibilities that come with that. Allow like the openness and creativity that comes when your brain is open to possibilities and not shut off and condemning and already doubting yourself. Okay. What if it's were easier than I thought? Okay, so let's start off. If you're brand new, get your spouse, get your mom, get your siblings. Okay, we're going to get you 3 accountability partners. That's so simple. Like I don't word things initially as like, hey, come do this network marketing business with me. You can make some bonuses. No, I go, look, I'm trying out the triplex or whatever you ordered in your welcome pack and ask them to be accountability partners with you to get healthy together or to all go silver together at the same time. It's okay that you don't know what you're doing yet. It's actually beautifully innocent for you to say to them, hey, I just tried this. I just ordered. You can literally do this 5 seconds after you place your first order. And you can say things like, I just did this. I've got some inflammation I'm trying to get down. I've got some autoimmune issues that I'm dealing with. I've got some fatigue, whatever you ordered your original pack for, and say, hey, do this with me. Let's get healthy together. Let's hold each other accountable. So simple. You could get your first 3 just that way. Okay. But I want to teach you more about intentional recruiting as well. Next, after you've done your mom, your husband, your siblings, your kids, if they're old enough, then I want you to go to your 5 closest friends. And if you're brand new, you know who those are. If you've been in this business for a while, I want to challenge you that you may have some close people that you've developed over the last couple of years, maybe at church or work or your kids' community or whatever, and you haven't invited them to Plexus yet. This is your challenge week, okay? I want you to really think of those people, make the list of 5, and I want you to reach out to them. Okay, your closest friends. Yeah, duh, they'll do this with you. Like tell them you can tell them why you started it. Did you start it for the income? Did you start it for the products? Tell them you need their help. You need them to help you get started. Whatever you need to say, but reach out to your 5 closest friends. Okay. And then the other leaders this week are going to have like really, really detailed things for you to post and say and message and all those things. So don't wait for those details, because your 5 closest friends are first. Your family and your 5 closest friends. You're doing those today. Okay. Do those right now. Don't worry. We'll worry about those details later. You can't mess this up. You can't mess this up. Okay. So post now, post immediately. Posting consistently builds credibility. And so I posted consistently. I want you to know that even though I was scared to death to start this business, I decided that I was going to put myself out there. I was going to make this cool for everybody else. I was going to prove that this worked. So let me tell you a little secret, that even though I reached out to my 5 closest friends, they actually didn't join me at the very, very beginning. They actually told me no and kind of thought I was crazy. So they weren't my first 3. I'm going to tell you that story in just a minute. But I had to know that even though they told me no, I had already decided this works. This is an avenue for me to help people. My social media is a platform for me to educate people about gut health and its benefits, and to help people find freedom, to help set the captive free, because in those areas of health and finances. So I had to decide ahead of time. This was the calling that God had on my life. This is what the message that he wanted me to bring to the world. No matter if anybody told me no, I was still going to post about this. And so I was consistent, y'all. I posted every day. I went to my team page, my leaders team page. I found testimonies. I found videos. I started to share the wins that I was having, the wins that other people was having, bonuses that were coming in. I shared those on social media, and more people started coming to me the more consistent that I was. Consistency builds credibility, but I was also still messaging, which I'm going to get to next. Okay. So because I was consistent, one of my first 3 people that helped me get to silver was somebody I hadn't talked to in years and years and years and years and years. I was her youth minister years ago. She was dealing with some thyroid and fatigue issues. She had shown me post a testimony, and she reached out to me. I would have never thought to tell her about this. I didn't even know she was sick. I didn't even know she was having thyroid issues. And so because of my choice, because of my decision, because of my post, changed her life forever. And you are too. And that's so exciting. Okay. So after your initial family, today, your homework assignment is your spouse, your mom, your siblings, and your 5 closest friends. That's today's assignment. And then you're going to make a list of 100. I'm going to put this in the comments because I've got so much I want to talk about. I don't want to waste time. There is a Frank's list. It's about friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids' contacts. Okay. I want you to fill out this list of 100, and I want you to start reaching out to five of them a day. Okay. And if you're trying to get silver this week, do more a day. But I want you to think of those people who are health conscious, or who are really, really sick, or desperately need the income. But I want you to, in making this list, think of the ones that are the most connected, the most fun, the most caring, the most influential, and probably would make them the most scariest for you to reach out to. I'm challenging you to do them first. Those are the people who are going to change the world with this opportunity. Those are the people who are going to go to the top and be diamond when they say yes. And you want to let them hear this from you first and immediately. There's so many people who I have reached out to over the years who maybe even never message me back. By the way, if they don't message you back, it doesn't mean you're a horrible person. They either were busy, or they didn't message you back, or it wasn't the right time for them. And then weeks, months, even years later, they have come back to me, even though they knew lots of people who sold plexus. They came back to me because I reached out to them first, or I reached out to them in a genuine, caring way. So that's what I want for you. That's what I want to challenge you with. Here we go. What about this too? What if this would really help 3 people? You may already be having those doubts, going like, okay, I'm new. I don't know if I can get 3, or I've been in this business for 5 years and I'm kind of restarting and this feels really scary and I've already tapped out my whole market. What if this would really help 3 people? What if you doing this challenge for these next 6 days could really help 3 people? Let that open up the possibilities for you. What if a $300 bonus was possible for me? If you're brand new and you go silver within the first 30 days, you get silver is $100 bonus. That's doubled. So that's $200 bonus. Plus, you get business building bonuses and pay points. It's about a $300 bonus for you to go silver and you to go silver fast. And when you help other people go silver, you get a $50 bonus from everybody, every level one that you help go silver. I mean, it's the power of three. It's actually incredibly simple. What if this were easier than you thought? What if this were easier than you thought? What if you're watching this during a month where there's a contest, like an iPad or gift certificate or a prize, whatever? What if it was easier what if earning that prize was easier than you thought? What if earning that prize was possible for me? I'm going to stop, like literally say that out loud right now. What if earning this particular month is an iPad, but whatever, what if earning the iPad was possible for me? Say it. What if earning another was possible for you? Say that. And as part of my journey, I also want you to know that I always recruited leaders on purpose and regularly. Leaders, those ones I talked about who were scary to reach out to, who you feel like, oh my gosh, if they say no, I'm going to feel like so dumb and so rejected and all these. But you also have to understand, I have had 9 different jewel legs. I have reached out to and connected with people I was terrified of, that I was sure they would tell me no, that would shoot me down, that were the biggest haters of network marketing ever. Okay. But I listened to the Lord. And when he told me someone was really sick and they needed this, or if I was aware that they desperately needed money and they had the skills and capability and connections to be successful at this. By the way, everything's teachable. So don't even judge people. Don't even think like, oh, well, this person doesn't even know how to use social media. Don't, everything's learnable. Or this person has 5,000 friends, is super popular and wealthy, so they for sure won't need that. No, you don't know what somebody needs. You don't know if someone is desperately suffering with a health issue that you don't know about, or is so lonely and wants connection. And this could be the avenue that God connects them. Or they may just like love fun. They want to come to convention in Nashville this summer, or they want to earn the shopping sprees or cash prizes. Like they just want to have fun. Like they're bored with life. They don't need the money, but they just want to have fun. They want to help other people. Don't prejudge, but go after the ones that scare you the most. If you learn anything from this, go after, invite the ones that scare you the most. The last tip for you is send them a video. I'm going to provide a couple of my favorite videos. When I reach out to people, you don't want to do all the talking. I don't want you to think that you have to know everything that you're going to say. They're going to teach you this in the next couple of days, but you can just start by sending them a video or inviting them to an event your team is holding. Like saying, I just joined this. I am loving this. I would love for you to give it a try. Or I've noticed that you've been dealing with allergies. Have you heard about triplex? Send them a video of the triplex. Like, don't overthink this. Keep this super simple, but let a tool, a simple shareable tool, or a copy and paste message, like let these things do the work for you. Because again, the first message you're ever messaging somebody, they're thinking, can I do this? I don't know that much about gut health. Could I be successful in this? If you shared a easy copy paste message or you shared a video, they can go and share that to their mom. They don't have to know what they're doing yet. And you don't have to know what you're doing yet either. Just share one of my videos and go do the homework for today. And we'll see you tomorrow. Invite your teams. This is going on for 6 days for everybody to reconnect, for the new people to get to silver, for the old people to go silver again, for us to bring in fresh new people who need what we have to offer. Okay. So I am praying for you. I am cheering you on. What if this were easier than you thought?